In this captivating video, we embark on an exploration of the enigmatic realm of near-death experiences, NDEs. These profound encounters have captivated humanity for ages, offering glimpses into a mysterious dimension that lies beyond our physical existence. Join us as we delve into the remarkable stories of individuals who have ventured beyond the veil and returned with awe-inspiring tales of heavenly landscapes, encounters with celestial beings, and life-altering insights. Pam Reynolds. One of the most well-documented cases of an NDE is that of Pam Reynolds, an American singer-songwriter who underwent a unique surgical procedure to remove a large brain aneurysm in 1991. The surgery required induced hypothermia, during which her body temperature was lowered to around 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 15.5 degrees Celsius, to stop her heart and brain activity. While in this state, she reported a profound NDE, including an out-of-body experience, a tunnel with a bright light, and encounters with deceased relatives and a spiritual being. Reynolds described floating out of her body and observing the surgical procedure from a vantage point near the ceiling. She could accurately recount various details of the operation, the instruments used, and the conversations between medical personnel. This out-of-body experience, OBE, was particularly compelling as she had been fitted with earplugs and had her ears sealed with surgical glue to prevent any auditory perception during the procedure. In the light, Reynolds encountered deceased relatives, including her grandmother and her uncle, who conveyed messages of love and support. She also met a spiritual being that she referred to as the being of light. This being emitted an overwhelming sense of love and comfort. Her case has been widely studied and discussed in the scientific community. Eben Alexander. Dr. Eben Alexander is a neurosurgeon and author who experienced a near-death experience in 2008 when he fell into a coma due to bacterial meningitis. During his coma, he reported traveling to an otherworldly realm he called the core or gateway, where he encountered a higher consciousness that he perceived as God. He described the being as a brilliant orb of light and sensed that it was communicating with him through a form of telepathy. In the core, Alexander received profound insights into the nature of the universe and the interconnectedness of consciousness. He compared his understanding to being on a lily pad in a vast cosmic river of knowledge, where he could access boundless information and understanding. This experience drastically changed his views on consciousness and the nature of reality, and he has since become a prominent advocate for exploring the scientific and spiritual aspects of NDEs. Anita Moorjani. Anita Moorjani is an author and speaker who survived a near-death experience in 2006 after battling cancer. At the brink of death, she entered a state of profound clarity and experienced a feeling of unconditional love. During her NDE, she gained insights into her life's purpose and the interconnectedness of all beings. Moorjani described feeling enveloped in an overwhelming sense of unconditional love and acceptance during her NDE. This love was described as being far more intense and all-encompassing than anything she had ever experienced in her earthly life. Remarkably, her cancer went into remission shortly after the experience, leading her to share her story and insights with the world. She wrote about her experience in the book Dying to Be Me, My Journey from Cancer, to Near Death, to True Healing, which became a bestseller and has inspired many people worldwide. Don Piper. On January 18, 1989, Don Piper, a Baptist minister, was involved in a horrific car accident when a tractor-trailer collided with his car. He was pronounced dead at the scene by first responders. However, he claimed to have experienced a glorious NDE, meeting deceased friends and family members in a heavenly environment. Piper described heaven as a place of extraordinary beauty, with vibrant colors and lush landscapes. He witnessed an array of celestial beings and structures that emanated awe-inspiring peace and love. His story, recounted in the book 90 Minutes in Heaven, has inspired many and sparked discussions about the afterlife. Colton Burpo. Colton Burpo was just 4 years old when he underwent emergency surgery for a ruptured appendix. After his recovery, he began sharing vivid accounts of visiting heaven during his operation. One of the most notable aspects of Colton's experience was his claim to have met Jesus Christ and had a personal encounter with him. He described Jesus as having bright eyes, a radiant smile, and wearing a white robe with a sash of many colors. Colton also spoke about meeting his unborn sister whom he had not known about before the NDE, and details of a great-grandfather who had died 30 years before Colton was born. After his recovery, he started sharing his experiences with his family, leading them to write the book Heaven is for Real, a little boy's astounding story of his trip to heaven and back. While the nature of these experiences continues to be a subject of intrigue and debate, one thing remains clear: they offer a glimmer of hope, a reminder that there might be more to our existence than what meets the eye. We hope that these stories have touched your heart and ignited a spark of curiosity within you. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary expedition. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.